Alrighty guys, so we're back in the bush and it is round 2. So today it's going to be the master versus the apprentice.
It's called Redemption Day. I got onto Jimmy last night. I was texting him already, telling him it's humiliation or redemption day today for Jimmy. I've got nothing to lose. The pressure's on him.
So last week we come out, we did known distances with Gary, and Gary beat me, I think, by 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2 to 4, I think.
4 points, or he got...
Not that I remember.
I dropped 2 more than him, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, so today I said I've left the rangefinder in the car, Gary. We're going real sticks this time, so it's going to be judging the distances, and we're going to see how we go this time.
We're going to take turns of shooting. We're doing it all legit.
We're going serious this time, and I've been complaining about throwing the left and rights, hitting the thing, and Gary noticed that I was missing a screw in me thing. So Gary's fixed up my bow again, the bow fixing genius he is.
So if he wins today, it's because I fixed his bow.
That's right. So he's going to win no matter what, and hopefully I'm going to fix the jump and screen because I'm using my back camera instead of my front camera, so I have no idea whether I'm in screen or not, or in shot or not, but we'll give it a go. Hopefully the focus is a bit better today.
We're even going to take turns shooting. Primal suggested that.
Oh, Primal.
Which is obviously makes sense.
He's an old 3D shooter from way back, old Primal.
Yep.
Alright, so who's going to go first, Gary?
Oh, I might as well. What the heck? No time like the present. Apart from trying to see the scoring rings, it's judging the distance as well today, so it's going to be interesting.
It is going to be interesting. Oh, it looks like he's pumped the first one.
I reckon that's pretty close. Jimmy can have a go at my orange fletchers today, like I hodged his pink ones last week. That's if it's in the right spot, of course.
It's looking pretty good.
Oh,
You nearly pumped your arrow there.
There's a knock on, I think. It's like an orange light down there for your AVAT, isn't it?
I seen the orange glow and was like,
look at it.
Here we go. Right, let's go suss it out. So hopefully we're going to get Greg out soon too. He's keen to do a bit of a 3D challenge with us.
Yeah, I spoke to Greg yesterday about it, and we're going to try to get a team thing happening, me and Greg versus Jimmy and whoever else he can find.
So if you live local and you're keen to come out and have a shoot with us, just get in contact and come out and do a local round with us.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, we've both pumped it in the go zone. Okay, so we're both
Didn't break me knock either.
Clean after the first target.
I'll tell you what I did notice last week after doing this. For any of the coaches out there or anybody that might be having a bit of target panic, I found shooting at something, you get the yellow gold all the time, and it's an anticipated thing. I found doing this just took that right away. It just relaxed it.
About that.
No.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
I don't know whether that's a good training tool for somebody that might have a bit of target panic, or
yep.
I guess you can do the same thing on a butt, just put different coloured things to aim at rather than using the conventional target.
It's better than bare shafting, because bare bailing, because you're still aiming at something.
That's right. Because I went home the next day. I picked up my OK and went over and shot on my range, and man, I was calm as it was.
Oh really?
It was good, yeah. Might have been just one of those days, that's the thing, but yeah, that anticipation, that pressure just sort of goes.
I noticed it's a lot more relaxed.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Out here too. So we're all tied after the first target. And here we are at target number 2.
Jimmy's just got to explain the target sizes to me to give me
the groups, yeah. So I'm giving Gary the groups, but that's
I'm not up on that yet.
The groups.
I actually got on the internet the other night and tried to find your cheat sheet, but I couldn't find one.
You got to get onto it. It's hard to find. It's in the download section of the ABA website.
Ah, okay.
So you go to the ABA website, then you got to go to the download section, the download page, and there's a download for it.
The thing is, now that we're not using your rangefinder, it's okay to have you in the zone or me in the zone, but you've got to have the right sight setting too.
That's right. All right.
So what calibre does this come into?
Go first one. This one. Okay. This one is a Group 2, which means it's so it goes 7, 15, 20, 30, 40. So this is Group 2, so it means it's 15 metres. Plus or minus.
Plus or minus 15, plus or minus. I'm pretty lucky with this blow that both the trajectory of it and the sight settings are very close, so that's helpful too. Obviously why they use fast arrow speed for 3D for that reason.
Well, that's right, yeah. This one's got a tricky aiming ring too, I think.
Oh, that's what I've got to look at. Where am I aiming? Get myself a decent set of bloody glasses. These are pretty crap.
They definitely make it hard though, like the
they do, don't
sky
they?
rings, you can barely see them, can't you? So I'm thinking about getting some binoculars, some of the real wide ones to let heaps of light in.
Yeah, I've ordered a monocular with a big to let the light in. That's right.
Ooh, could be a touch high.
No, you're in. This is the hardest part, trying to
work out
see the target zone and then get your sight settings right. It's definitely a learned thing, isn't it?
A learning process.
Absolutely.
That's right, yeah.
It's huge. You're a touch high, Jimmy, but you're in there, I think.
Scraped it in. Could be a bit to the left as well. Oh,
I'm following you.
I think you're more in the centre than me. Let's go suss it out.
All right. I'm feeling a bit more pressed than I felt last week, I've got to tell you.
Yeah, you were just all relaxed last week, no shit.
I was all chilled last week, I didn't give a rat's, but... Ooh, look at that, we both scraped it in. Yeah, that's about where I picked you were.
But we're both in there. So it's still tied after two targets.
Oh, this is getting exciting, isn't it? Yeah, I got all excited when I went home last week, and I remembered I had 4 carbon 410s that I used to shoot in my OK, and I thought, oh, they'd be a good 3D arrow, bit smaller profile, a bit faster. And
so what arrows were you using last week?
I had the Victory Sports last week.
Victory Sports?
Yeah, so they're about 7.5mm diameter. These are only 5, I think these are about 6, but they're a bit lighter and a bit flatter. So I reset the bow and redid my sight settings. I'm coming to get you, Jimmy Ellis.
I knew you'd love it out here once you got out here.
Yeah, nice bunch of guys out here that hang around too.
Yeah, they're all nice. Everyone you meet out here is like just nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
Not stuck up or maniacs. Alright, so this is Gary up first, this one. The old closey. So this is Group 1, meaning 7 plus or minus.
7 plus or minus. Oh, I can't even see the Oh yeah. Wow, that's all. Okay.
It's a hard one to see, isn't it?
It is. And then I've got to look at my eyes and try to work out where the hell it was. Oh, jeez. I'm sort of looking for references on the...
Holes. Definitely need to get one of these cam saving things. I've seen one of the someone sent you can get a little rubber stopper on here to come out here and it'll let you sit your cam on the ground without it getting wet.
Oh,
I'll have to
yeah.
get one of those.
This one's not too bad. It seems to sit on the limb where it touches the riser more so than on the cam. So that's the mark of the 3 colours there.
Yep, so everyone shoots off this, the close one.
Oh gee, I nearly did a Jimi then. I forgot about my sights. I don't know about the plus or minus. I'm pretty lucky with this bow. Like I say, the trajectory's quite good, so I'll just go with the setting. It's more a matter of looking at...
Trying to find that
spot.
Aim, ain't it?
Wow. I should have bought me optical glasses with me one time so I can see.
Oh, it's close.
I reckon that might be there. Jeez.
I'm thinking about, for me 3D bow, going with a really big scope.
Yeah.
So I can see the whole target.
I think so,
I know
yeah.
Exactly where to aim at, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because with the times and the small scope, you kind of get lost in the hair. And
You
that,
do.
don't you?
You do. Probably a 6, maybe a 4 to a 6 magnification. I don't know about too powerful.
Yeah, well, I'm using 4 at the moment.
Yeah, that's what I only ever use because it mucks my eyes up.
I'm thinking if I had a bit wider of the lens, I'd be able to see a bit more of the target.
The optic's a good idea with the glow too.
Definitely makes it easier when you got an arrow to shoot.
That's what I found last week with a rangefinder and your bright pick Fletchers. Because I knew you'd be pretty much there. Although I dropped that last one, I don't know what the hell happened there.
We're both in there.
Oh no, you're in, I'm out.
Oh, so I've taken the lead, 1 up.
Yeah, no, I missed that one. That was... I pretty much hit where I was aiming.
That's where
Okay.
you're aiming?
Yeah. Bugger. He's 1 up on me after 3.
That's that's where I think I'm going to get him, the aiming zones. So I got to cut a little bit more experience in the aiming zones.
Yeah, they're hard to see, aren't they?
Thank you. Alright. Let's go on now. It starts to get a bit tough because these are the long ones now. This is where it starts to get a bit trickier. And I'm up first.
Jimmy's up first and he's 1 up.
At least it's not too hot.
It's definitely the sort of thing once you become familiar with the kill zones and that, it makes it a lot easier for you.
I think so, yeah.
No question.
Set the camera up here.
And I can't see much out of this binoculars I'm using. They're pretty ordinary.
Okay, so this one is a group 4, which means it's 30 metres. So it could be down to 24 to 36.
Oh wow.
Starts to jump up a bit now, doesn't it?
Yeah. I can't see where the hell that is.
I'll give you a tip on this one, Gary. See there's a black dot?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I was looking around that. The trouble is I zoom these things up and it goes darker because you lose your field. That's why you got to get the ones you said with the big field so you don't lose the light. Yep. So what'd you say it could be? 30,
24 to 30.
34 to 30, 24 to 36. Okay. All right. Who's up first, me or you?
You. No, me.
No, you, I think, yeah.
Because you followed your arrow the last time.
I think I remember this one from last week anyway.
Oh, do you?
The distance,
I couldn't remember it.
Yeah, I think I remember it from last week. We'll soon see.
How funny that like the arrow this skin,
yeah.
You're worried about a tree up.
But as soon as you get view through your scope, you don't see it. So I know what you're saying though. Yeah. Oh, I reckon the trajectory looked pretty good. I didn't see the impact point. I think you're right there, are you? It's dark down there today, isn't it? Oh, help if I do me side up again.
Right.
I think I'm okay though.
Let's go check it out. What'd you shoot it at?
I reckon 31 metres, that's what I remember last week.
I did 29.
Did you? But I didn't do me side up, so I don't know how much I loft in that again. Because the new side I got on me, okay, the Shibuya, you don't have to worry about doing that.
Oh, it doesn't have a lock off?
Nah, it doesn't need a lock, you just wind it up and down. Man, they're a good sight for the price, those Shibuyas.
They are good.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to go back to the shore lock from you.
Oh, I'm out again. Look at that. He's got two on me. Yeah, that was the spot you said, wasn't it?
The dot, yeah, that dot's right in there, isn't it?
Two out now, two down. Hmm.
Right. It's the long ones where you get tricky, aren't they?
Yeah. Not doing the stupid sight bar up, didn't
I can't get over that my bow's only shooting 270 feet per second. Imagine what a 300 plus bow, you'd have heaps like us. I think, I think this shoots fast. And
well, you're shooting big thick shafts too, like there's not a lot of...
though, but I don't have that much of an arc.
No, the trajectory's flat even at 30. You don't have a lot of physical weight in the arrow, but you've got wind drag resistance with the thickness of it.
Oh, right, as well.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, you got 150 grain tips. And...
All right, up to the next one. This is another long one coming up. A big long uphill. At least with the groups, you're not like majorly over guessing anyway, are you?
No, that's right. It gives you a bit of a range, and again, it's having that flat trajectory in your bow helps a hell of a lot too. You wouldn't want to be only shooting a 35 pound bow or something.
No, that's true. Yeah.
Man, you've got to be spot on every metre then.
All right, into the light as well.
These are really crap, these binoculars.
Alright, so this is a group 5, so that means it's 40. So it could be either 48 or 32.
I can't see that scoring zone.
I'll tell you where it is. See how he's got the dark thing
Yep.
just on his shoulder? Like the half moon kind of dark shadow?
Yeah, it's just on that next.
It's on the
dark
point, so if it's like this, if this is the moon, it's like right here on that.
Oh, okay. Just between that next skinnier dark part, maybe. Yeah, I know what you mean. So what was the distance range again, sorry, mate?
48 to 30. You want to try these ones? These are just dodgy ones too, right?
Yeah, mine are really crappy. Whoa. Oh, geez, I think they're worse than mine. Well, they spun me out, those ones. Sorry, 48 to what?
To 32. 32 to 48.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one. Okay. 32 to 48. Wow. Try that.
You're up first, this one, eh?
I'm up first, this one.
Oh.
All right. 2 down. Got to do something about that. Man, it changes things when you
Trying to guess the distance.
when you try to guess the distance as well as where you got to hit.
Second guessing yourself, you're like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
I think we'll bring the rangefinder next time. The body's going, what's this stance you got happening here? I can see where I'm supposed to be hitting, but whether I get there with... Oh, that looked high. That's very high. Okay. That's a miss, I think.
I think you're on there.
Oh no, I think I'm, really high? Or is that just me?
I think you're up near the ear.
That's where I think I am, yeah.
Trust your instincts. I always second guess myself. Just
Oh yeah.
35.
Mm.
Oh, the sun doesn't help, does it?
Yeah, I had the same when my peep was blowing up.
Oh,
You-
I could be a touch low.
You look low then, I saw the
What did you shoot
trajectory
yours
angle.
at?
I took it at 40.
Did you? I'd
Yeah.
say mine at 35.
Yeah, but I don't, I've got a 30 metre setting at 30, and I used to go to 5 increments on the 10, every 10, so I went to 34, but I think I've gone way too low because I think mine's up off the top of the range, up to the top of the animal.
I think I'm a touch low.
Miles out. I saw yours come in low, 10 metres before the target.
God, it's hard to see with that glare. I think I need to get a sunshade in my scope. You can just use a playing card and a bloody... Oh, that's going to take the colour out of the
See, I've got
fibre though, isn't it?
I've got a verifier in my peep as well, so I get a flare off that as well with the light. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm way low.
I'm not as far out as I thought I was, but we're both out. Oh, you're not much out.
So I would have been 37 or something.
Yeah, well see, I went, yeah, obviously way too far.
So I'm just out of the thing. So that's 2 down for you, Gary.
3. You've already had 2 on me.
No, but this
Oh,
is
2
points. 2
okay.
points,
So
yeah.
that makes me 4 down on you. Or you're 1.
1 down.
So 1 and
1
4.
down and you're 4.
That's how it works, okay.
That's just how easy way to remember it, I think.
And this is purely between guessing the distances, that's what it is.
Well, that's right, yeah.
That's the problem.
Because we know from last week we both hit them.
Yeah, that's right. Oh well, we both got the same conditions, so.
That's it.
But it's funny with all the trees around trying to sort of calculate the distance, like as long as I've been shooting target at, you know, 18, 30, 40, 50 metres, you got a fair idea on an open target range, but when you get out in the bush with all the trees and everything,
And the ups and
you
downs,
go, whoa.
The gullies do me. I can't guess the gullies. We haven't got something to go along, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just the all the bushes close sort of throws you again. So 1 to 4.
I should bring the ranger just to double check everything.
Ah, what the heck? We're here now. It's pure skill this time, Jimmy.
That's it, that's it. That's all it is. I had 46, 47 on me thing, and then I went, no, do 45.
Yeah, so I calculated it at 40. What did you call it?
35.
35, yeah. Well, that's,
So I was right in
40 was
between
probably
both
pretty
of us.
right then if you dropped where you did.
Yeah. 38 would have been perfect.
The biggest problem I'm finding is finding those zones to aim at. You just can't see them.
And that does make it tough, doesn't it?
That's hard. Yeah. Mind you, it's everything I've missed has been through an error in sight, in distance, not so much aiming.
Not first again, eh?
And then you're looking down in a dark gully and you can't see nothing. I can actually see that one.
This is a group 3. So that means it's 20.
The trouble is you look at it through your binoculars and then you take them away and you go, oh, where was I looking? I'm glad it's not only me then. I can actually see this one.
So we're down to 16 to 24.
All right, I can actually see that one. Makes a difference when you wind the focal length back a bit. It pulls more light in, lights it right up.
All right.
Yeah, so getting
So
the
it's not magnified as much.
yeah, you get it gives you narrow field of view, so you don't pull much light in. That's why you see big rifle scopes and big camera lenses. They pull more light in.
Yeah, right.
All right. So what do we call it? It's a 20 metre range one, is it? Give or take.
Yep.
Okay, here's me chance.
These half distances ones that make it tricky, aren't
Yeah,
they? Right in between your sights.
but you'd have a couple of metres either side of your absolute sight setting where your up and down would be very minimal, the way that comes out of yours.
Can't wait to see what it's like coming out of the evolve.
Yeah. Oh, you're right in there, Jimmy. That's the spot I was looking at.
It's a horrible glow. I'm definitely going to go get an optic from the shop because it's glaring up big time then.
Yeah, I've been doing that for years. When I need them.
The trees and everything are reflecting off my lens. Oh, we're right on there. Now that was a closey.
The thing is with the optics from the optometrist, they'll do the anti-glare coatings on them.
Well, that's what I think I need.
That makes a massive difference.
Because I could see the reflection of the leaves behind me on the glass.
Yeah, I've got that on my lens, and definitely makes a difference to a standard scope lens. Come on, I can't have dropped another one.
You're right in there.
Oh, we're both
Clean
in
it.
Oh, look at that, I'm
You're
smacking
right
in the centre. Beautiful.
That's the peanut zone.
Still 1 to 4. I think it's going to be a bit hard to pull back.
You never know, it only just takes the wrong sight set.
I shouldn't have fixed your bow.
Shouldn't have fixed me bow, he's dirty! Gary's dirty!
Damn it! I can't help, it's what I do.
I think that's definitely what it was though.
Yeah.
It's crazy how much it was moving without that second grub screw.
Well, I took your cable guide off your cables and the bar, and I just pulled the bar straight out.
Oh really?
There was one grub screw missing and the other one was loose.
Did you see that wombat hole last time we were here?
No?
The wombat hole.
I didn't notice that.
Have a look how deep it is.
Wow. They're big critters, those things.
Yeah, aren't they?
They get huge. Remember years ago we were going out bushing at mate's four driving along the country road, and this wombat come running out, and we unfortunately ran over it. It was like running over a rock.
Oh really?
The truck bounced around, jumped sideways and that, and then we pulled up, the wombat was rolling along the ground, he jumped up and ran off into the bush.
Didn't bother him?
No. Although that was alright, at least we didn't hurt the poor bugger. Yeah, they're like running over a boulder.
Okay, so this is that's a group 4, but it's not a group 4. It's meant to be a group 2.
It looks around 20, doesn't it?
Who's up first this time?
I think I'm up first, aren't I? See if I can spot the zone. You can see where people have been hitting, but can't see the rings. Is it cheating if you walk closer? I got to know where I'm aiming. Man. So what do we call it? It's in the 20 zone, is it?
I think so, yeah. It's a 20
All right.
zoner. Plus or minus.
Plus or minus.
So it could be 16 or 24. 16
Okay.
or 24.
Oh, a big stump there, isn't there?
They make it tough, don't they?
That's a bit better. Probably the nature of it, isn't it? All right. No, that's right and low. Definitely.
Touch to the right.
Yeah, definitely. That was me. And low too, I think.
I think you're the right height.
Yeah? Yeah, it's definitely too far right. Yeah, height could be okay. You're right there. That was me. I pushed that out there.
Push it a bit.
Yep. It's there because of what I did.
That's the thing too. It all goes down to one arrow. You got to make that one arrow good, don't you?
You'd always shoot best of 3.
So I think there's a competition where they shoot two, and the first arrow's worth 20 points, but the second arrow's worth 15 points.
Probably less
something.
because you get a chance to resight.
Yeah. It says it on the target, so have a look when we get down there.
Then you got to get it right on the shot too, haven't you?
Well, that's right, yeah.
Oh, I think we both might be out, Jimmy.
I wigged out a bit then too.
Yeah.
Just punched it a little bit and just jumped on it a little bit.
You got the lead, don't fall apart now. I didn't bring any coffee with me with
for
the crumble.
I think we could be both out there.
I think so.
Oh, maybe I've scraped it in.
Oh yeah, you're a bit further left than I thought you were when I first looked.
Oh, I've just scraped it in.
Ah, look at that. Jimmy's brought all the arse game with him today, people.
No!
Oh, I'm not as far out as I thought I was.
No.
I thought I was a lot further out than that. So that's that 1 to 5, is it?
5-1.
Oh, now that's getting embarrassing now. It's getting embarrassing now, Jimmy.
Time for the big comeback. What do we have for 8? 3 to go.
3 to go. I want my screw back out of your bow.
Loving it.
That's expensive screw, that's 50 bucks.
Alright, and my go first. Is it my go? I think it is, isn't it?
It doesn't really help who goes first now when you're guessing distances as well.
No,
it does to a point if you're confident that they're in there, but you've still got to get your own distance guessing right too, haven't you?
You do, don't you? Alright, so this is group 3, I think. So it's another 20 metre plus or minus.
Yeah, I was going to say it looks, yeah. It's a matter of seeing where the hell you're supposed to hit. Unfortunately with these targets, it's not like a feeder target that's got a big hole in the centre.
Yeah,
you know where the centre is. These have got puncher holes everywhere. Sort of guessing.
So here's a dark patch.
Yeah.
That's on the right side of it, like that. Like that's the right edge of the go zone.
That looks to be the left edge to me. That's sort of, yeah, sort of got my idea. That'll have to do. Now I've got to work out the distance.
Oh, I think you're right. I think that black zone's right in the centre of it actually.
Yeah, it's about the middle of the black zone vertically. And just to the right of it, I think. I reckon, yeah, I've got to judge the distance now. No.
There's like dust on me lens and the dust is glaring up, you know what I mean?
Excuse number 47.
I'm never ending with them, am I?
Sorry, boy, Jill, I've got to start playing on his mind now. I've got to make a comeback. Oh, you're right there, Jimmy. That's good.
That was so hard to see. I just got a glimpse of his head and went from there. Like
Yeah, you're a little bit left, but yeah, I think you're on the money. That might be in there too, I think.
You're right on the arrow there.
Yeah, that's where I was aiming. You know, what I have realised with this, I think the previous target you shoot helps you for the sighting for the next one.
Well, that's what I did.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like I looked at that one, the last one was around 20. And I looked at this one, I'm thinking, oh, that's
Just
a bit further than that,
yeah,
25-ish.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I'm sort of learning at the moment.
So you went 25, did you?
I went 25 metres, I reckon. I'm a bit right compared to you. I think I might be out and you're in there again. Oh, I'm a lot right. Damn it. Oh, no. You're smack in the middle and I'm missed again.
Do you know, I think it's the curve of the target that's not helping either. So they're pretty curved.
I thought you were a bit too left, but you're pretty much centre and I'm too far right. That's another one down.
6-1.
6-1, no. That can't be.
That's pretty good. You can't expect much for your first go though.
You can pull your own bloody arrow.
Snapping out on the way through.
The old fella's got to lose it now. Oh look, the shot, apart from one shot, I pushed, the rest of them are going where I'm aiming, so it's purely that inexperience that's the problem.
Yeah. Plus, yeah, judging the distances too, after you've done it a couple of times, you start to go, oh, well.
Judging the distance hasn't been too bad. The problem's been not being able to see that sighting point.
Yeah.
The distance judging has been all right.
Yeah, I think that's where I got a bit of the advantage because I know where to aim. Next one, we'll do the red course, and I've never done the red course.
No, all right. Well, that'll be good, yeah.
And then it'll be even. So
absolutely.
We both have no idea on distances or...
It's learning these sighting points, that's a big thing. To get myself one of those cheat sheets. Have they got the sighting points on?
They do, they tell you the sights, where to aim.
Yes. Again, it's a learned thing, isn't it? Well, what you could do is just do a round and just do headshots. There you go.
Oh, yeah. So then you'll know, yeah.
Then you'll know. Here's the big boy. He's got a lot of sunlight filtering through on him.
Again. This means it's 40 metres plus or minus, so it could be 32 to 48.
Hmm. Gee, the sun doesn't help much either, does it? Still can't see.
Can't see anything, can you?
Nah, that's the frustrating bit.
These are the hard ones to judge because they got the big gully.
I can see where the bulk of the arrow points are. That's probably pretty right. Yeah, that'd be right.
This is the same target that we both missed on that big uphill one.
Yeah. I've got to shoot before the sun moves. Oh, now the trees are moving and the sunspot I'm going to aim at's moving. So that was downhill. I'm not used to thinking this much when I shoot my bow. Ah, that sun patch has moved. Wouldn't that annoy you? Okay. We've got the same problem. We've both got the same problems, I've got to tell myself. Oh.
And you're in there.
Yeah, I flicked it high a bit. I might have jagged that one. Get out of your way. Yeah, I think I might be right. The eyes aren't very good today. think I'm a bit high and right.
I think you're right in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you're in
that
there.
was a bit higher than
You
I think.
No, you reckon? Oh, you're about the same. You're a bit further left than me. Anyway, we'll see when we get down there.
So, could be a catch-up one here for Gary.
I've got my brain back in gear of what I want to put on video coming up too.
Oh, do
I've got
ya?
a bit of direction.
Oh, a few Gary installments coming up.
I want to revisit something that came up a while ago about changing arrows, shooting different thickness arrows when you got your bow set up for one thickness and putting a thicker arrow on.
Oh, okay.
I've got a practical demonstration on that one.
Oh, here we go. That'll be interesting.
To show you how important it is. That's a practical one, and what I want to do, I want to break the compound technique down into maybe 3 different sessions to help the newer archers, obviously. They're the people I really want to help. And obviously to refresh the other guys too, the experienced ones. Yeah, we're both way out of there. Oh yeah, miles out. So I've dropped another 2 and Jimmy's dropped 1. That's 8.
8 to 2.
8 to 2. Oh, you dropped 2 then, so that's 8 to 4. 8 to 3.
No, I dropped 2 as well, did I?
Yeah, 8 to 3.
Oh no, I only dropped 1.
Oh, that's only 1, is it? Oh yeah, 1, sorry, yeah.
1 in the scoring zone. You are just a weasel out. That's unlucky. And do you know this one, you have to break the line. You just can't touch the line in this one either.
This comes down to sight setting errors. That's all that is, isn't it?
Yeah, well we both. What did you guess it at?
I guessed it at 40.
I had 35.
Okay.
So your 40 must be pretty close to
See, I've only got a 30 metre setting. I haven't shot this bow at 40 distance to get it absolute. So I was only going, and this has got a fairly flat trajectory compared to what my target bow is. So I'm over putting too many numbers into it to.
So it must have been only, what, 30 or something, 32, 33?
Well, it's probably, yeah. Well, you guessed 35, didn't you? And you shot high, so it must be 32.
But I'm struggling to see with that light.
Yeah, I know. Yep.
I had no idea where I was aiming. All I could see was his leg that was real dark, and I tried to come up from his leg and try and find this dark patch.
Well, I sort of had the right area, but it was purely sight-setting error on my part.
Yeah, you were right in the
centre. That's where I was looking at. And that, again, it was just sight-setting error. Yeah, so I'm going to break down the compound technique as I coach it. There's a couple of things in the compound technique that has sort of been a bit forgotten in time that are very important. So I want to bring them into play. Yeah, just basically do it so that the guys that want to follow it, they can get the first parts of the technique corrected into their technique so that they get it established before they move on to the next section. It's no good going through the whole technique because people get lost in it. So I want to do it bit by bit so that you can get that established before you move to the next technique. So I'll probably do it every 2 weeks or something like that. Give you time to get used to it and get it set in the technique.
That'll be a good one.
Yeah, so probably three sections of that.
Then they can follow along at home and just do the lessons too.
Well, you can go back to it and review it and check it and that too. That's the best thing about the YouTube stuff. It's always there.
Yeah.
Actually, I watched a good YouTube thing the other night. I can't remember the name, but I'll follow it up. It was about the archer's paradox and the flexing of the arrow and all that.
Oh, really?
It was really interesting. It was really well done. It had this guy out of America that does this trick archery and
I've seen him.
Yeah, bare bow, no sights, no nothing. And he shoots aspirin tablets at 20 metres and this type of thing.
I've seen that guy shoot the aspirin and he misses the first one. He goes, no, give me another go. And then the next one, he just pumps it.
He was there and there was another guy and they were explaining the whole arrow flexing archer's paradox and it was very interesting. It was very well done.
I have seen that video. That is a good one.
Yeah, he's unreal what he does with
long bow. He's
long bow and no sights, no nothing.
That's the crazy
This
thing.
must be the last one, is it?
It is the last one.
I don't remember it being this close. We both missed, didn't we, at this one?
Did we? I think so.
I think we both missed last time. 7 metres even, or probably close.
A good view for you guys at home. There we go.
What else did I think I was going to do? It was those things. I'm up first, am I?
I think you went first last one, didn't you?
No, I think you did.
No, you
No, I did, that's right. Oh, jeez. I'm going to look at where I got to aim. This is terrible. Oh, hell, that's okay. Right down that bottom left corner, yeah. Yeah, I think we both missed this one.
Broken arrow on this target. Flipping the line on the way through.
Oh, your arrow must have still been flexing a bit.
Yeah.
Coming out. That's it, Jimmy.
Touch low.
I reckon that's the spot.
Line, no, I'm on the bottom of the line, I think.
So I just want to tickle it over the top of your arrow, eh? You want me to break a fletch on the way through or break a knock on the way through? I'll probably get the wrong sight and center, I'll smash it. Oh, that was me.
What happened?
Idiot. Oh, I pushed it off to the side.
Wigged it out.
I did.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's out. There's another one down. 9. Oh, Jimmy got his redemption. He beat an old man. Yeah, no, that was me. That was all my fault, that one. I pushed it off just as I...
They're the hard ones because you know you got to try. Oh, you've broken the line.
No, it's
it's
out.
A weasel, is it?
It's out.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
No, I had the right height. I just pushed it as I released. That was me. That was my fault.
You
that
sure
one.
that's not catching the line? No, it's out.
It's
yeah.
out.
And I'm just a touch low, but I'm in there.
You're in there. There we go.
So what's that? 2?
Oh, that's about me. 9. 2 to 9.
2 to 9. So we can work out the score from that. So each point is 2 points. Each one is 2 points on the score because it's 18 points for the 20 points for the go zone. So you dropped 9.
I got more than 1 in there, though.
What's that?
I thought I got more than 1 into the centre zone. I thought I got 2 or 3. But
yeah, but you missed a couple of doubles.
Missed a couple, so that's
2.
2. Okay.
So that equals 4 points. That's
4
why I
points,
keep the thing.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ah, yeah.
So you've dropped 18 and I dropped 4. So we ended up with 2. So we ended up with I ended up with 296, 396, and Gary ended up with 382.
It sounds better when you say it like that.
So that's it. That's just an easy way to count it,
Yeah.
I reckon, if you just count the ones.
So that doesn't sound so bad.
No, so 382 to 396.
Definitely adds a different dimension when you got to think about. I think not being able to see the impact point, that's a big thing.
That's it. Not knowing where to aim.
That's hard not being able to see that.
That's the hardest bit of all,
Yeah,
I think. Just
that
not
plays
being
with your
able to-
mind. Because when you look through the binoculars and then you take them away, it all looks different. Then you put the scope up
And then it looks even more
it's different again. Like, oh.
And then with a little bit blurry or the
Yeah,
sun
and the
glare or
sun
something.
moving on it. And
That couple there, I could not see the
Yeah.
not see the target. It was just like a blur.
And then when you get all that together, then you go, have I got the distance right?
See, a couple of times I just had to try and come up from the leg or go
Yeah.
across from the head. Or...
But being here last week helped a bit because we had a bit of an idea. And again, this is the whole thing with 3D bays. That's why they get them shooting flat trajectories. Your sighting point doesn't change for a few metres either side of your
So
impact
if you're a
point.
couple metres out,
That
you're
makes
right.
sense. That's why they do it. Yeah.
But that was not a bad run for your first go on guessing the distances.
It's never good unless you clean it.
My I think I used to get 10 down, 10, 20, 10, 15, 12. I think it was around 10 or 12 down I'd average when I first started judging the distances. But I've done this yellow course so many times now. It's nearly locked in there.
Yeah.
I didn't tell Gary.
He didn't tell me that. Good call, Jimmy.
So I thought I'd leave that till the end.
Oh, great.
To let him know that one.
So all me texting last night, humiliation or redemption, trying to get that in your head, it didn't work.
I knew I was coming out for a good score.
He got his redemption today.
But next week we'll do the red course.
Yeah, I'm
And
available next week. Yep.
I've never shot the red course, so we'll be both.
What do you want to do? You want to do it
Unranged
Cold
again.
turkey, no, unranged.
Unranged, because then it'll be even.
Just walk into it?
Yeah.
All right.
Because I don't know where we're going, I don't know the distances or anything, but I'll be able to tell you what the groups are.
Yeah,
so then we'll be totally even then, because I had a bit of an advantage today. I had a major advantage then. I've been around it about 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, hopefully I'll get my new lens by then and I'll be able to see where you're actually sighting, man. That's
the new
frustrating.
binoculars.
I bought a binocular with a big field of view.
Yeah, right.
Bring the light in, so hopefully it'll be all right. It was a quality eye, it was $12 on eBay. So.
You can't go wrong there. If it's not good, it doesn't really matter, does it?
No.
All right, guys, so that's going to be us today. Make sure you hit the like button for us, hit the subscribe button. If you've got any questions for Gary on coaching or
chuck it in.
form or anything to do with that, anything about arrows or anything, Gary will get onto it.
Oh yeah,
and,
the input from that spine thing I mentioned too, that was good. There was a lot of different things coming in from that.
Yeah, and yeah, well, we found out that they run off 2 different spine.
Yeah, didn't know that.
Spine things, and one's a static spine, and one's a dynamic spine. And the static spine is the standard one where they put the 28 inches and the weight
2
in the
pound,
middle.
yeah.
And the dynamic is a computer calculation of the thickness of the arrow, the weight of the point, and everything all work together somehow.
But I was silly. I was overthinking it because when I picked these carbon ones up to set up for this bow, I'd been shooting these out of my OK at 54 pound, and they're 410s with only 100 grain tip. So I was overthinking it. So I'm going to go to 450s, and I might put 110 in them, and I'll cut them 1/2 inch longer than what I have been using.
And another little thing that I found interesting, because Adam Gibson got onto us to fill us in
I
about
saw that
thing. What else he said too was a 380 spine, you can shoot out of any bow at any length.
Oh, you can shoot anything out of anything at the end of the day, but you've got to get
a good group, and well, that's what
you've got to get them grouping.
Testing now, he reckons a 370 spine will shoot just as good, and his missus shoots 40 pound.
I saw that. Yeah.
40 pound at 27 inches. And he shoots 27 inches at 70 pounds, and they're both using the same length arrow, the same spine.
Oh, look, you can always shoot a stiffer arrow in anything, and this is where your bare shaft comes in too. You won't get the right arrow shaft for your bow bare to really shoot clean, because it'll be flexing coming out every time with the Archer's paradox. But if you go to a super stiff arrow,
it's going to be bullet hole and all.
It's going to be bullet hole every time, providing your centre shot, your knock height, right? Because it doesn't flex.
It doesn't fan.
So you're always going to be able to shoot a stiff shaft, no question. The issue becomes when you're shooting the lower poundages and the stiffer shafts are heavier. So you've got to look at the physical weight aspect. That's the reason I've always gone 100 grain tips, because you're only shooting 54 pound. You don't want to shoot anything heavier than you need to.
That's true, yep.
But then I did the maths between the 450 and the 500, and the 450 and the 500 at the same length, the 450 was only 30 grains heavier.
All right.
So it's an irrelevant amount.
Yep.
So I'm going to go the 450s. I'd rather have it a bit stiffer, for sure.
Yeah, right. Well, there you go, guys. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit all the buttons, and we'll see you in the next one. Yeah.